Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is January 25th, 2021, and this is episode 468. Hey, I'm doing Eternals, a movie review today. I waited until it came out on Disney Plus to see it because judging from the trailer, it looked like one that I would not like, and I know a lot of people have already done reviews on it, and they were pretty much panning it. Unfortunately, I am in that same boat. I cannot recommend this movie. I did read some of the relaunch of the comics that came out just before this movie. I did a couple of issues and I did a couple of reviews on those. I can't slip in my mind who wrote them. I think it was Kiernan Gillen. I'm not sure about that though. But they were very slow moving and confusing and not interesting. It was not immersive at all. Now, I'll give the movie itself, I thought was better. I'm going to pull away every once in a while so I don't get a copyright strike, but we'll see. If that happens or not, I don't know. I got copyright strike on doing the Invincibles using their trailer. So this movie, it's beautifully shot, but it is slow moving. And the other problem I had with it was I couldn't get into any of the characters. None of them really were relatable. Now it's a very diverse cast, and they did that on purpose. We have just about every race, religion, gender, orientation, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I had to watch it over 3 days. I could not sit there. It didn't capture me enough where I could sit there and just keep watching it. Now, the action scenes were actually pretty decent in my opinion. I thought they did a good job on that. However, the moments in between that are very, very long. And like I said, the characters, there's no one to relate to, at least on my part, and I didn't care for them. I didn't think any of them were that appealing. Now, I did like the character Sprite. I'll give him that because of her situation where she could not age, she could not grow, and she was there for 7,000 years. Also, the planet, it also seems like it was almost taken from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the same type of thing, where they have something growing within the Earth, and it's getting ready to release. But when Kurt Russell's character, you could actually let me replay this, get that going again. Kurt Russell's character, you actually felt for him. You felt something for him. You felt the conflict between Peter Quill and his father. In that, there's no conflict here. There is nothing like that. There's no feeling between what they're going through and what could happen. Now, they claim they love the Earth, but it seems like really only one of them. We have, I think her name is Gemma Chan, I believe, is one of the lead characters in here, and she is the one that ends up becoming the leader and taking on everything. However, she is very stiff in this. Now, I've seen her before in a British drama or sci-fi drama called Human or Humans. I can't remember exactly, where she plays a synth, and as a synth, she had more liveliness to her than what she is showing here in this movie. Boy, if I get a copyright strike on this, I'm going to be really upset. But she's just kind of very stiff in this, not a lot of emotion or anything, and she's the one that claims to love the world population the most. What's also interesting, they all kind of say that, but a few of them go off and live in very, very isolated areas. One's in the Amazon, one is in the prairies of South Dakota. The one does become a Bollywood actor. The humor that is in here is not very good, unfortunately. It is really jokes that are stale and not surprising. It just doesn't work. It's like they go out of their way, try to not, I don't know, try not to be controversial. I mean, the most controversial thing is they poke fun at the Swedes for having a Kia. And that's about it. Otherwise, it's a not recommend. I can't think of anything else good to say about it, so I'll kind of stop here. It's just a very, very long movie to watch. Um, Maybe there were people that did enjoy it. I don't think the rating on it was that bad in Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't think it was that strong as well. And I forgot to take a look at it, but it's just not that good of a movie, especially when you have things like Spider-Man: No Way Home out that was exciting through the whole thing. This is not exciting at all. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and listening to my review of The Eternals, the movie, which came out last November 5th. It's on Disney Plus now, so you can see it there if you wish. And I'm sure it's available on DVD if you wish to collect them all. So far, unexpired by all the Phase 4 movies. I saw Shang-Chi, and that was a disappointment due to the fact that it didn't really follow Shang-Chi. It wasn't really him, in my opinion. It was not what he'd gone through, even in the latest arcs in the book, which were very well written. We get something totally different. It's just kind of this jokey type feel to it. But some people did like it. Some people thought it was good. I'm just not sure if they are that familiar with Shang-Chi, as I keep saying his name wrong. Okay, so thank you for stopping by and listening to this and watching this review of The Eternals. Please please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.